Yes, the fans right now are running, and they're probably really loud right now, and I do apologize for that. I mean, there's either a chance that you might be able to hear them, but then there's also a chance where you may not. But and also this stream may not have any sort of data whatsoever because of a couple reasons. One, the internet is kind of being really slow this morning, and also number two, I'm currently uploading episode 23 of Rewind as we speak, which has just under an hour and a half left. That I swear that that fan is gonna be really loud. So why don't I go ahead and turn off the fan here in just a second. All right, that theme music is done. Yes, Wyatt, I see her in the, the voice chat. Hang on, let me go ahead and turn off the fan. Or at least turn it down. But yes, welcome to episode of the NASCAR Pit Stop Show. As always, Elijah Leonard with you. Hopefully you guys are having yourselves a good Friday morning, because you know what, so am I. And for some of you who may be graduating, the part of the graduating class of 2021, huge congratulations to you guys, man. You all deserve that. And to everybody else who, man, just soak it all in. Soak it all in. Because that's gonna be your last year, so make the best out of it. That's just my advice to you guys. But anyways, as I said, episode 20 of the Pit Stop Show is being streamed live because I was just... Number two has just mainly been because of the heat, and the heat has just been so bad up here, and it's gonna get even worse. So it's gonna be even harder to record anything or live stream anything. So, you know, I guess that's how it is. But we're just gonna go ahead and roll with it, and I'm gonna hope and pray that this computer does not blow up and shut down like it usually would. So why don't we go ahead? I'm gonna bring in our one and only panelist, Mr. Wyatt Walker.
Hey.
See, this is what happens when you just wake up to do the show.
Been waiting here for a little bit.
Yeah, you have. And I've actually been waiting a little bit for a B. But Charlotte, man. Charlotte. What a very interesting weekend at hand. We've had multiple crashes, some sheet metal getting torn off of a truck, a driver who I really think has been so overhyped winning again, and Kyle Larson making history with Hendrick Motorsports by now getting them their 269th win, which makes them the... Looking at all these events... What do you think?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. That. This is what happens when you do on Friday morning. But that's how it be. Anyways, keep going.
Oh, Larson and Hendricks thing. I was talking to my dad about this. I feel like we're going to see as well as they're doing, especially like with Larson, Bowman, and all the other Hendrick drivers. I think we're going to have a couple of Hendrick drivers in the championship 4. By the way they're running.
Oh yeah.
They're doing really well. The whole weekend, it was crazy. Unfortunately I wasn't able to watch any of it. I was able to watch bits and pieces of the Charlotte race, which Larson dominated that race. And he finally won. Larson's been dominating the last few races, and he has been able to get that win. He's been getting runner-up. He's back in the...
Oh, yeah. Oh, were you going to say something else?
Go ahead. I was going into it more, but you can go ahead and say what you're about to say real quick.
No, I mean, that's actually, very... I mean, it's very... I'd say nostalgic in some way to because they won let's see. They've won the last 3 races. Alex Bowman at Dover, Chase Elliott at Coda, Kyle Larson this past Sunday. So I mean, they honestly, they're doing the best that they ever have been doing in a very long time, and I feel like Hendrick is gonna get a second wind with this new, fresh, young talent that we're seeing. All of them under. We're gonna see, I think, at least maybe 2, and if you want to go a little bit further, 3, and if you want to go just a little bit further, all 4 Hendrick cars in the probably.
Yeah,
I'd have to assume you're probably gonna see maybe half the Hendrick stable in the final 4. If you want to go further than that, maybe 3, if they are that dominant.
well, I mean, they are getting to that point where they are being that dominant. I mean, look at Joker's racing back in 2019.
Oh yeah.
You got Bush, Truex, and Hamlin there, and that team was dominant all year.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So, and you mentioned the last 3 races. Hendricks got all 4 of the cars in the top 5 again at Charlotte. If Kyle Busch was not in the factor, they probably would have gone.
Yeah. They probably would have, and there's actually a really good chance maybe it's Sonoma, and that's a big baby. It could happen again.
Well, Sonoma's one of the tracks I'm not really. Hendrick Drivers has one there. I know the only 2 I can think of, maybe 3, but I know. Cannot think of any other Hendrick driver on top of my head that's won there. I think
One
I
there,
don't know.
But no, like we all know, none of the Hendrick Motorsports drivers of today have won there. Not yet, at least. But
yeah, it wouldn't surprise any of us. But going back to the other series of a couple a little bit, I kind of figured that Nemechek would it wasn't, and that crash, the big one. Who else was in that wreck?
let's see. I'm thinking. I don't know. Somebody else was. I can't remember.
I know. How about? I'll say this: that number 66 truck for Thor Sports has been surprising me.
Any driver that makes surprises you. That's why you automatically choose them as the driver to stay away from. A driver that comes back after a long time, you automatically like, okay, stay away from.
I mean, I was right about one of them.
Well, was it for point's sake? Ban that now.
Atlanta. What? But the others I've been wrong about.
Yeah. But anyways. All right, so let's move on to the grading portion of this past weekend at Charlotte, and Wyatt, if you could give this weekend a grade from A to F, what would it be, and why?
Well, we got some crazy pack. Excuse me. Sorry. We got some crazy pack races, crazy finishes, crazy winners and stuff. Especially like I mentioned crazy wrecks like with Johnny Sauter in Truck Series, and Nemechek getting his 3rd win of the season in the Truck Series. Ty Gibbs getting his 2nd win in the Xfinity Series with a crash-filled Xfinity Series race. Then you got Larson dominating that Cup race. I don't even know how many races he I'm gonna give this one an A.
Man. The only thing that I did not like about this weekend was Ty Gibbs winning. And darn near every single one of them, except the plate races. You might as well give him the title anyway. And as far as Xfinity, like, that's just my thing. It's just like, that is it. A little talent is involved, but it's a lot of equipment that's doing the heavy duty work for him. Anyways, that's the only thing I didn't like about the weekend was just that. But everything else, I honestly thought, man, this was actually some really good stuff. The one thing that I did like about the Xfinity race, going back to that one, was, who was it? Briscoe's save on the backstretch. Holy jeez, man. He was trying. He was trying so hard to keep that thing from not going into the either inside or outside wall.
And that was not Ty Gibbs's. That was not Ty Gibbs' fault, because they didn't really make contact. They just got the win.
It's just the equipment and why he's so
I know
fast.
I know that.
But it was the air that got Briscoe loose. But no, I mean, honestly, sports though, the last two races they've had top drivers in their equipment, and they've done surprisingly well. So maybe BJ McLeod Motorsports could use whatever notes that they get from the races that they take part in, the top drivers that come down and race in other smaller teams' equipment. Maybe they could. I'm just throwing that out there. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and give this weekend a B+. Again, reason for that is because of the winner of the Xfinity race. That's mainly about it. The 12-year-old did it again. Okay.
I didn't know Sean Hart was in the race.
What's that?
I didn't know Sean Hart was in the race.
Wow. I mean... Oh, really? Okay. I just saw this. Because I was looking for some topics to talk about. But William Byron is going to be making his Truck Series return at Nashville. Wow.
Oh boy, I didn't know that.
I just figured this out just now. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and read this because William Byron is set to make his return into the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series for WAR. The team and Hendrick Motorsports announced this on Thursday, which was yesterday. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. So the driver of the 24 Hendrick Motorsports Chevy in the NASCAR Cup Series will field a second truck for the first-year team, the number 27 Chevy, alongside newly signed Josh Berry, in a highly anticipated return to Nashville on June 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern. So we know he's going to be driving for Rackley War, with the little bit of assistance from Hendrick Motorsports.
I will say this though. There's not a lot of drivers in any of the series that has much experience with Nashville.
No.
Look back at the driver that's been racing.
Well,
there's only a few drivers.
Series. Because here's the thing. A handful of them that have raced at Nashville in the Xfinity Series right around maybe 08, 09, 010, 2011 are already up in the Cup Series.
Yeah, I know if he's raced in it before. Allgaier, he's won.
I think Allgaier may be the only one that has the most experience in there.
If there's no Cup drivers racing, he is the only one.
We're just gonna have to wait and see on that one. I mean, that'll be interesting.
Maybe Michael Annett.
I think Michael Annett has raced there before. Yeah, he must have.
If not, it's trucks. And speaking of trucks, the only one I could think of Unless I don't know how long the other guy's racing, but I know Matt Crafton's won.
Yeah,
Matt Crafton's been there.
Timothy Peters has been
Maybe
there.
saw Timothy. Yeah, actually, they part ways. You want to know Timothy Peters in the 25 truck has parted ways
Really?
yesterday, I think.
Really? That must explain why Josh Berry is a newly signed driver over at Rackley War. Huh. That has to explain it.
But
oh boy.
what was I think?
Oh yeah.
Trying to think where I was at, but
Another thing I wanted to point out is Ben Rhodes is going to be making his cup. Watch. Even though it might be for Spire Motorsports, but hey, he's going to make the best out of it.
I mean, Spire has been kind of up and down lately. I mean, that 77 car has been driven by mainly Justin Haley, but yeah, like other drivers who you don't expect to have their Cup debut yet. They're up there running pretty good. We had Stuart Friesen at the Bristol Dirt.
Yeah.
I forgot who else, but Ben Rhodes about to make his series, so
yeah. Oh,
there's a bunch.
So we're gonna go back to trucks. We got another debut here that's set to happen in Knoxville. Anybody know Donnie Schatz?
No.
Donnie Schatz is a 10-time World of Outlaws champion that is going to be making his Truck Series debut.
Nice.
So we're gonna have some more dirt ringers at Knoxville. I think we're gonna have more dirt ringers at Knoxville than we did at Bristol Dirt. That's just my opinion. But I mean,
let's just hope this race is better than Bristol Dirt.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, but Bristol Dirt was just a little too overhyped, in my opinion. But I mean,
honestly, the couple of races we've been to, it's been a little too overhyped. Coda seemed like it was good, but the rain just killed it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, like, there were some points in the race where I thought, hey, maybe rain racing can work at Coda, but then there are just some moments like that. Let's see, that Cole Custer running in the Truex kind of deal, kind of killed it, in my opinion.
That was terrible.
That was like, what in the? But no, it's just
that was really bad.
No, yeah, that was, and it was just like, whoa. It's just moments like those that I think just kill rain racing. I mean, especially if it's at a track that you've never been to before.
If it was at like Sonoma or Watkins Glen, at least they have more experience there than they did at the other races.
Oh yeah,
they even raced in the rain up at Charlotte Roval, and they did fine.
Yeah, they did okay. I mean, you even had the Xfinity series. They race in the worst raining conditions yet.
Cup Series raced a little bit of rain.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but they did. They had.
Don't forget, Ty Dillon dominated the first stage.
Rain. Xfinity. Oh my gosh, did you see how much rain came down? They were basically racing in puddles. My gosh, man. But no, like, that race was I think it was like the worst raining conditions ever to be seen that they've ever raced on. Because no, man, rain racing at Coda, I think it can work. You just need these drivers to have tons more of experience on the track and actually
Yeah, they need to make more adjustments and stuff. And I remember looking back at all the comments. They were not they were glad that race was over. Everyone did not like
The
it.
other two races okay because they actually did finish. And I think near the end was when the racing actually started picking up in pace and everything. Conditions were starting to get a little bit more dry. But yeah, racing at Coda I think would have worked if rain racing at Coda probably would have worked if everybody knew what they were doing. But at the same time, you don't want to end up like Cole Custer. I'm still not gonna let that down. No, anyways.
Probably when Truex got, none of them could see. Truex got into the back of Michael McDowell, who I guess was slowing up because of the turn or something. And then Cole Custer shot because he couldn't see.
Yeah.
That was a terrible, terrible crash.
Oh yeah, it's pretty fiery too. But
I kind of want to go back to a topic that you talked about last week. I want to give my thoughts on this. Brad Keselowski being part owner of Ventura Racing.
go ahead.
I'm 50-50 about this one. I mean, the way Roush Fenway has been going recently. I mean, they've both been doing really good this season. This is probably the best season Roush has had in a good little while.
For what it is, it's actually been pretty good.
You still got one of them in the top 16 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And that's Chris Buescher. And he hasn't been in the championship since 2016.
It's been a good solid 5 years. But yeah, I mean, no, go for it. Keep going.
So if he is hopefully like what Brad Keselowski did with his truck team, he might be able to bring him back up a little bit, but which makes me wonder, is Newman finally going to retire? Or
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, because I think Newman wants to stay. But as far as Keselowski's concerned, I don't know if they're going to make a third car if he's actually going to take over 50% of the stake there, Roush. Because, I mean, as far as in Keselowski's case, he does have experience as a team owner, as you alluded to. He's going to, use, some of his finances for Newman hang it up or something. I have no clue on what is going to happen, but we're going to have to wait and see.
Well, his offer was that he was going to be part owner and he was going to drive the 6 car.
Oh, okay. So
that's what I heard the offer was.
Yeah.
And my thing is, does that mean if he does do that Matt DiBenedetto's going to be in the 2 car?
Hopefully. And I really hope those plans for Cindric to come up to the Cup Series. Well, I mean, no. Like the way that it would happen, though.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you still need a driver in the Wood Brothers car, and I think Cindric would be one of the best fits to do it. It's just if they don't.
Well,
it's the thing is, it's just if they don't. If Keselowski does not go to Roush. And if Cindric, that should give him maybe the green light to go there. But, I mean, we're still almost halfway through the season, so we still have yet to see what else Matty D is going to do. Because his averages, I mean, I've seen some of the averages of his finishes ever since moving over to the Wood Brothers, and they're actually pretty identical to the type of seasons that Ryan Blaney has had with Wood Brothers before he went over to Penske. Sure, he doesn't have a win yet, and Matty D's top 10s, average finishes, he's he's right up there with Ryan Blaney. He's doing better than what Paul Menard did with Wood Brothers.
You've had a whole lot of second place finishes.
A lot of them. Maybe perhaps too many.
To where he needs to get that win. I could see Matt Benedetto winning. He just needs to get there.
I think if any place, let's see, when is this track coming up? Schedule.
To me, the best track I think he's gonna get a win at. He didn't do well at it last year, surprisingly. But Bristol, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna look at. See when. Okay, so September 18th. Boy, so if he actually makes it in
the playoffs,
if he makes it in, he better hope and pray that if he's on the bubble, Bristol is his lean race, like his lean on race. You know what I mean? Like the race that he's got to lean on in order to advance on to the next round. That if he actually does win, great. I really hope he does though. So that way we can finally say Matty D is a Cup Series winner. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. All for the Cup Series and Mid-Ohio for the Xfinity Series. Road course racing. How about that? Road course racing for the first time since, well, 2 weeks ago. Wyatt, for the first time since 2 years ago, the Xfinity Series is back at Mid-Ohio, and the Cup Series is back in Sonoma. Seeing as how we've had a gap.
Sorry to interrupt you. I thought the Xfinity Series did race in Mid-Ohio last year.
No clue. Anyways, seeing as how we've had a gap with some tracks, and some not being on the schedule last year, and we're finally coming back to them this year, do you think we're going to see a little bit of rust at Mid-Ohio in Sonoma?
Don't remember. I thought they raced Mid-Ohio last year at the Xfinity Series, but
the schedule.
There's.
Sorry, keep going.
Go. It's fine. But Sonoma, I know there's going to be a little bit of rust.
Oh yeah.
And we got some drivers in the field who, the ones I feel like are going to be the downfall. Well, maybe. Christopher Bell surprised me with that win, but either way. You got the rookie class of 2020 who has never raced Sonoma.
Yeah.
Christopher Bell, Cole Custer, and Tyler Reddick. They've never raced.
Yeah.
Cool.
Going back to what I was saying earlier, I mean, like, the schedules have been so screwed up this past year. We have no idea if they've been back at Mid-Ohio or Road America or anywhere, really. It's kind of hard to tell. But
with Mid-Ohio, I feel like we're going to see the regular kind of racing.
Yeah.
I feel like with any road course and Allmendinger.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe Todd Gibbs.
Oh gosh, hopefully not. Sorry, but just hopefully not, man. He is too overpowered for everything right now. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and get on down to some of our predictions, and you're going to take a look at those point standings right there. They are finally updated, and I'm just saying that so that way it is solidified right there. So here's how we do our predictions. We give you a driver who
I don't see him.
What?
I don't see the updated points.
You didn't see the updated points? They're in the predictions.
Wait.
Man.
You do realize I'm still not fully awake, right?
Yeah, I do realize that. I was about to say, wake up. It's the morning. Anyways, here we go. Anyways, we give you a driver who we think is going to win. That is self-explanatory. The driver to stay away from is basically the driver that hasn't been doing the opposite. The driver who has been doing good the last few races. 1 point per category. Yes, we're back to 1 point because so we have two series at 2 different road courses. Should be interesting. Wyatt, you're up first.
So, give me a second to think here for a minute. My dart. I picked him so many times. I'm actually going to be nice and not pick him this time. My dark horse, I'm going to go with Justin Allgaier.
Oh.
Allgaier's won at middle high. Allgaier's won at middle high. My driver to stay away from. If I don't end up murdering a cat for pawing my door and annoying me. He's driving the 8.
Tyler Reddick's in the 8.
Tyler Reddick's not in the 8 in the extended series.
Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, I was lying. I was lying to you. It's Miguel Paludo. I was looking at the wrong entry list.
Yeah.
Cup Series.
I don't think Miguel did all that well the last time he was in the 8 in the extended series race.
I don't recall, honestly. Let's see.
It wasn't Coda.
No, it was the
what
road
race
course.
was it?
Daytona road course. That was the first race he was in.
Daytona road course?
Yeah. Have no fear, I'm on the case. Alright, race results. From the Super Start Batteries 188. Oh boy. Let's see. With a little thing would just collapse. No, he finished 7th.
Okay, so never mind then.
He did okay.
Then I may just give it. I feel like I'm gonna be so wrong. I'm gonna go give it to Brandon Jones. I'm a driver to stay away from.
Ooh. I said, man. You can keep going.
My driver to win? I think it might be AJ Allmendinger.
Alright.
I'm gonna go AJ Allmendinger. Now for the Cup Series. Since they have a race there, of course, he surprised me by getting his first ever. Not his first ever, but no? Yeah, maybe his first ever. His first ever top 5 finish at Sonoma back in 2019. The throwback from Fox.
Yeah.
Matt Benedetto.
Oh. Okay.
If you remember, Matt Benedetto was driving the 95 at one point, and he was the best driver at the 95.
Okay.
So, Matt Benedetto is my dark horse. My driver to stay away from, this might be a little too of 2020 is never raced here. And in the way the team has been going, I may have to give it to Cole Custer.
I was actually looking at the name just as soon as you were saying that. How about that?
Because I feel like, even though they never raced, I feel like Bell and Reddick might do moderately okay, even though they never raced here before. The way Stuart Haas has been going.
Yeah.
Cole Custer. I just gotta give it to Cole Custer.
Yeah.
My driver to win, I feel like he could get it again. 3 in a row with MTJ. Right the 4th race of the season at Sonoma.
Okay, I can get behind that. Alright, here we go. My driver to win for the Mid-Ohio race in the Xfinity Series. I'm going to go ahead and say Austin Cindric. Remember, the last time, whenever that was, the very first races that he had actually won. Watkins Glen obviously was the first one, and I think this was the second. But these were his first wins in an Xfinity Series season. And Austin Cindric, for this year, is going to be my driver to win. Driver to stay away from. Okay, this is actually going to be kind of tough. But I'm going to say... I hate to do this, but Ryan Sieg is my driver to stay away from. He hasn't really been doing
I was thinking...
He hasn't been doing well the last couple of weeks, and you know, unfortunately, I think this might be just another down for him. I hate to see that out of Ryan Sieg's team, but unfortunately, it's gonna happen.
I agree with that, to be honest, because he was another driver I was thinking about.
Yeah, and my dark horse, AJ Allmendinger, is gonna be my dark horse. Pretty self-explanatory. A road course ringer, a multi-time road course winner on top of that, so I don't think I need to do a lot of explaining there. Cup Series at Sonoma.
I feel like you need to do more. No, I'm kidding.
Anyways, Cup Series at Sonoma. Oh boy, every single driver in here is going to have a lot of rust when it rookies. The rookie class of 2020 is definitely gonna probably have some struggles here and there, but maybe with the thanks of iRacing, maybe not. So here we go, driver to win for the Cup race at Sonoma. Oh goodness gracious,
there's not really a lot of drivers who won that race still on this list. I mean, there's a few, but there's not a lot.
There's not a ton of them. I mean, you got Kevin Harvick, who's won at Sonoma. Truex has won
3 times.
Oh, 3 times. Oh, that's right. Forgot.
Yeah,
well, I mean, he won the
second win.
He won. Well, in the regards of.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Goodness. Anyways.
I get what you mean. Kyle Busch. Don't forget about Kyle Busch, who won that race. Because
let's see. Kyle Busch is another one. Kurt Busch. He won it in 2011. He's still here.
Ryan, yeah, Hamlin's never won it.
So you know,
it's probably the only drivers.
Brothers, Truex, Harvick, and that's it. That's it. Other than that, Boyer, who won it in 2012, he's up in the booth. Stewart is everywhere.
Just like his cars.
Yeah. But no, driver to win. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just say it, because I feel like this is the only other thing that I can probably think of off the top of my head. You know, this is a very similar scenario to 2017. It took him a while to get his first win. Kevin Harvick is gonna be my driver to win. Driver to stay away from.
How about that one?
That one is kind of slim, because you could choose any guy from the rookie class of 2020, but they could also do well too. But you could also choose the driver that you've chosen the most. Man.
I know where you're going.
Man. What do I do?
While you're thinking, going back to the Kevin Harvick one, Yes, it's been a while since he was trying to take him a bit, but look back at Stuart Haas. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Harvick.
Well, then again, never say never. Oh gosh, man. Gosh.
If you want, I know a couple. I know a couple. What about those Chip Ganassi boys? They haven't been doing all that well.
Well, I mean, they've been doing just a tad better, but not too much. But I'm probably gonna say,
Haven't they got close to last place the last 2 races?
let's see here. And again, they could probably bounce back this week. I hate to do this to him. But Kurt Busch is gonna be my driver to stay away from. Like I said, I really hate to do that because he's one of my favorite drivers, and I got a lot of his merchandise. But unfortunately, it may happen. I mean, like, Kurt has been doing so good. He's been so aggressive this year. I think this is the most aggressive that he's ever been in a long time. But he's paying the price for it. And that really sucks. Anyways, Dark Horse here. This is going to be a little bit of a long shot, but hear me out. I'm going to do it for episode 20 of the NASCAR Pit Stop Show. I want to thank you guys a lot for watching. If you guys like the video, be sure to give it a like. Yeah, if you have not considered subscribing yet, I recommend you do so in order to keep up with some fine content coming out in the near future. And that about does it for me. On behalf of Wyatt, I'm Elijah Leonard signing out, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.